Hello my dear students, hope you all are fine and safe at your home. In the previous classes you discussed about linear equations. Okay, what is linear equation? We studied a linear equation in two variables is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form of linear equation in two variables. In two variables and in one variable also you studied. Like example, in one variable, that is x plus 3 is equal to 5. So when we will write the equation in this way, we will say it is a linear equation in one variable. Why we are saying it is a linear equation in one variable? First, meaning of linear. Linear meaning power of the variable should be equal to 1 only. Here variable means the alphabets which we are using there. So here power of x is 1. That's why it is called linear. Then equation. Why we are saying it is an equation? Because this expression is related by equal to sign. Linear equation in one variable. We have only one alphabet here, x. That's why it is called a linear equation in one variable. In the same way, we studied about the linear equation in two variables also. Here also you can check. We have two alphabets here. That's why it is a linear equation, because it is related by equal to sign and we have two alphabets here. So that's why, and the power of each alphabet is equal to 1. So that's why it is called a linear equation in two variables there. Now in this class we have to study about linear inequalities. Just to check there, we don't have to study about equations. We have to study about linear inequalities. So again, as the name suggests, linear means the power of the variable should be equal to 1. Inequality. Now we don't have equal to sign. Which sign we will have? Unequal sign. Unequal sign means which sign it will be then? Yes, it can be less than. This sign is called less than. Or it can be greater than. This is the symbol for greater than. Or sometimes it can be less than or equal to. So you can write there. This symbol is less than or equal to. Or sometimes it can be greater than or equal to. So just write down. These are the symbols which we will use here. Greater than or equal to. This symbol is less than. This one is greater than. This one is less than or equal to. So whenever I will say less than or equal to, you have to use this symbol. Less than or equal to. In the same way, greater than or equal to. So first we can just write down the definition of linear inequality. Just write down statements involving again statement involving less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. You can use the symbols. Statements involving less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to are known as inequalities. Written statements involving less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to are called inequalities. Now, how we will solve the inequality? Like when we are solving a particular equation, suppose we have to solve x plus 3 is equal to 2. So how we are solving this equation? Yes, we are writing x is equal to normal transposition rule only we are using. Then it will be equal to 2 minus 3. And 2 minus 3 will be equal to minus 1. Any other value of x is possible? No. When we are solving a linear equation, then there will be a particular value of x which will satisfy the given equation. Same case with the two variables also. Correct? If it is just two variable like x plus y is equal to 3, we studied a linear equation in two variables will have infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions, correct? If you will substitute x is equal to 0, you will get y is equal to 3. This is one solution. If you will substitute y is equal to 0, you will get x is equal to 3. So in this way, you can find out so many solutions. So first one is, in case of linear equation in one variable, it will have a unique solution. Then a linear equation in two variables will have infinitely many solution. But pair of linear equation in two variable, it depends on the value a1 by a2, that one we studied there. It depends on the value. Sometimes it will be a unique solution, sometimes we will get infinitely many solution, or sometimes some cases will come where we cannot find out the solution. So that all we discussed in 10th class and lower classes also. In this one, we have to discuss about how to solve the linear inequations. For that, normal, we will use transposition rule only, but just one thing only you have to remember when we are using transposition rule. Just write down there, change the sign when you are shifting. Just write down that rule only. Rest all the rules are same there. I will explain why we are writing this particular rule only. Change the sign when you are shifting a negative number. Change the sign when you are shifting a negative number when it is in multiplication or division. Just write down, change the sign when you are shifting a negative number when it is in multiplication or division. Now I will explain you why I gave you this rule only. Other rules are same as we are using transposition rule in solving linear equation. Same method we are going to use here. Only the change will come in this method only. Now I will explain you why that change is coming. Suppose we have 3 greater than 1. Correct? 3 greater than 1. Now, if I will multiply both, at present I wrote here greater than means it is inequation. Now, if I will multiply this inequation by minus sign, then what will come here? Minus 3, and here we will get minus 1. What will happen there? Which number is greater? Minus 3 is greater or minus 1 is greater? Obviously, minus 1 is greater. So, what sign will come there? Minus 1 will come. So what happened there? When you are multiplying it by a negative sign there, sign of inequality will change there. So that's why we wrote there, change the sign when you are shifting a negative number. Change the sign means change the sign of inequality when you are shifting a negative number when it is in multiplication or in division there. Like if it is written minus 2x greater than 4. It is written in this way. Now we have to find out the value of x. Now here also we will not get a particular solution for x. We will get so many solutions of x which will satisfy this inequation, not equation, inequation. Now suppose if I will shift minus 2 to right hand side. Here minus 2 is multiplied by x. So when you will change the position, then what you have to do? Change the sign of inequality. I will explain you both the method there. So if I will change it, then I have to change this greater than to less than. Then it will be equal to 4 by minus 2. We will cancel it. Then we will get x is less than minus 2. So what is the meaning of that? X will take all the values which are less than minus 2. So many values are there. If you are writing an integer, x will take all the integers which are less than minus 2. Then what integers will come? Minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. In this way, so many integers are possible. If you are writing it as a real number, then how we will write? X will take all the values. Just write down here minus 2. And here it is minus infinity. So x will take all the values which are less than minus 2. But it will not take the value minus 2. So in case of real number, we will use the concept of intervals. In details, we will study about this. At present, this one just I am explaining there. So this is the first method which you can use there. Or if this method, you are thinking that you will do the mistake. you will forgot to change this inequality sign there, then better in which term variable is there, always try to make that term positive. Now at present you just check there. Our question is minus 2x greater than 4. In which term? Here we have x there. So better what we will do, we'll just change the position to make it positive there. So if I will change the position here, 4 will come in the left hand side, then it will become minus 4 greater than 2x. Now here why I haven't changed? I am not shifting to it to division there. I am just shifting this expression to right hand side. Okay. Now we'll shift this to 2 is a positive number. So when we are shifting a positive number, we don't have to change the sign. Here it will come in this way. Minus 4 by 2 greater than x. Again it will get cancelled. We will get here minus 2 greater than x. Or if you will write it reverse, what will come? X less than minus 2. So again x will take all the values which are smaller than minus 2. So either you can change the sign of inequality, or if you don't want to change the sign of inequality, just to make that term positive in which we have the variable. Take care of that. Now we will do some questions, then this concept will be clear to you. So all of you now write down the question. Solve. First question is solve 25x less than 100. Solve 25x less than 100 when first case x is a natural number. X is a natural number. Second case is x is an integer. X is an integer. Then third case is x is a real number. We have to find out the solution in these three cases. Solve 25x less than 100. So first we can solve it, and after that we can write down this one. So can I solve here only? Okay. 25x less than 100. Normally how we are solving? Yes, we'll shift this 25 to right hand side, and since 25 is positive number only, we don't have to change the sign of inequality also. So we will get here x less than 100 by 25. These two will get cancelled. We will get here x less than 4, not equal to 4. X is less than 4. Now we will check the first case there. First case what they wrote? X is a natural number. And after solving we got x is less than 4. So if you will combine these two, what we have to write? We have to write a natural number which is less than 4. So shall we start writing? What are the natural numbers which are less than 4? Yes, 1, 2, 3. So x can take the value 1, 2 or 3. So these are the three solutions for this inequation when x is a natural number. Clear? Okay. Now we will write down the second case. In second case what they are saying? X is an integer. So we have to write down all the integers which are less than 4. So less than 4. The smallest one is 3 only. Then next it will come 2. Then 1. Then 0. Minus 1. Minus 2. In this way till where we will go? Till minus infinity there. Correct? So x is an integer which is less than 4. So all these integers are possible. Correct? Okay. Now third case is x is a real number. Now here we have to use the concept of intervals. Now if you have any doubt there, you can draw the number line. Then it will be easy for you. What is the number which we got? That is 4. And here they are saying x is a real number and x is less than 4. So when we are writing less than means we are moving to the left hand side. When greater than means we are moving to the right hand side. X is less than 4. X will not take the value 4. Except 4, x can take any other value there. Only less than 4. So it can take 3.9 there. So what we will do? Yes, we will use the concept of open interval there. So here we will write x belongs to open interval for 2, where x is going to the negative side. So it will be equal to minus infinity, and infinity is always open there. So x will take all the values which is less than 4. So normally students, what they are doing, normally x is a real number which is less than 4. So usually student will write in this way, 3 to minus infinity. Now what is the problem here? Here x is a real number, okay, so it can take decimal value, but 3.9 will not come in this group. Then 3.9 is less than 4. Why not written in this group? That's why we are using the concept of open interval there. It means x will not take the value 4. Except 4, x can take any other value which is smaller than 4. Is it clear? Okay. Now all of you write down the next question. Question number 2 is, question number 2, minus 12x plus 5 greater than 24. Minus 12x plus 5 greater than 24. Again, conditions are same. First condition is x is a natural number. Second condition, x is an integer. Third condition, x is a real number. So we have to find out the solution in all the three cases. When x is a natural number, when x is an integer, and when x is a real number. So again, first we can solve this one. Okay, now what we will do, first we will shift that 5 to right hand side. So plus 5 will become minus 5. So it will be equal to 24 minus 5. Then we will get minus 12x greater than 24 minus 5. Yes, 14 minus 5 is 9. Then we will get here 19. Then, now here, two methods. Either you can shift this minus 12x to right hand side, or you have to remember that when a negative number is in multiplication or is in division, then you have to change the sign of inequality. Then it will be equal to x greater than, so its opposite will be less than 19 by minus 12. Or if you don't want to do this method, you just shift 12x to right hand side and 19 to left hand side. Then it will be equal to minus 19 greater than plus 12x. Then you can shift this 12 to left hand side. Then it will be equal to minus 19 by 12 greater than x, or x less than minus 19 by 12. So either you can use this method, or if you are not comfortable with this one, you can do in this way also. In both the cases, answer is same. So we can just convert in decimal there. X is less than minus 12, 12 ones are 12, correct? Point, 1 point. Now 19 minus 12 will be 7 there. 12 6 is 72. So 12 5s are. Approximate value we are writing. X is less than minus 1.5. Now first case. First case is when x is a natural number. So we have to write down a natural number which is less than minus 1.5. Do we have any natural number which is less than minus 1.5? No, we don't have any natural number. So just write down there, no solution. No solution if x belongs to n. If x belongs to n means if x is a natural number, then we don't have a solution for this inequation. Now second case. Second case is x is an integer, correct? So x is an integer. So we have to write down all the integers which are less than minus 1.5. If you have any problem, you just draw the number line there. Minus 1.5 we have here. All the integers only we have to write there. So next integer minus 2, minus 3. In this way all integers will come. So just write down there minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, etc. This much only is enough there. Now third case. X will take all the values. Now in this case it is a real number there. X will take all the values which are less than minus 1.5. 5. So again what will come? X belongs to open interval minus 1.5 to minus infinity. It is going to the left hand side. So left hand side is minus infinity. When we are going to right hand side, then it will come plus infinity. Now is it clear how to solve the linear inequations? Okay. Now write down the next one. Third question is minus 2x plus 5 minus 2x plus 5 whole divided by 3 greater than or equal to 7. Minus 2x plus 5 whole divided by 3 greater than or equal to 7. Again, first we can simplify this one. In all the three cases, we have to find the solution. So first what we will do? Yes, we will shift that 3 to right hand side. Then it will be equal to 7 3s are 21. So we are getting here minus 2x plus 5 greater than or equal to 21. Now we will shift that 5 to right hand side. Then it will come minus 2x greater than or equal to 21. Plus 5 will become minus 5. Then what will come? Minus 2x greater than or equal to 21 minus 5. Yes, 21 minus 5 is 16. Now from here it depends on you how you want to solve it. Now I am shifting this minus 2 to right hand side and it is in multiplication. So you have to change the sign of inequality. Then it will be equal to 16 by minus 2. You can cancel it. It will come minus 8. Correct? Or if just to shift minus 2x to right hand side and 16 to left hand side. Then it will come minus 16 greater than or equal to 2x. Now you can shift this 2x here. Then it will be equal to minus 8 greater than or equal to x. Or reverse, x is less than or equal to minus 8. Now again first case, x is a natural number. So do we have any natural number which is less than or equal to minus 8? No, because natural number starts with 1 only. So just to write down there, no solution if x belongs to n. Okay, now second case, if x is an integer. Now what they are saying, x is an integer which is less than or equal to minus 8. So we have to take all the integers which are either less than minus 8 or equal to minus 8. Then what will come? Minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, in this way, etc. We are moving to the negative side. Now third case, when x is a real number. So x will take all the values which are less than minus 8 including minus 8 also. Correct? So how it will come? X belongs to, yes, we are including minus 8. Then what we have to do? Closed bracket we have to use. When we are including a number, make it closed, means that number also we are taking there. But when we are not including that number, we will make it open there. So it will be equal to minus 8 to minus infinity. So I hope it is clear to you how to solve the linear inequations. Okay. Now all of you write down same question. Some more questions we will do. Solve the linear inequation only. Write down the question. Solve the inequalities for real x. Now we don't have to find out the natural solution and integral solution. We have to find out only real solutions. Means we have to write down only in interval form. So write down the question. Solve the inequalities for real x and show the solution on number line. Again write down. Solve the inequalities for real x and show the solution on number line. Written? Okay. So all of you write down the first question in that. We don't have to write down all the values, only real solution. So first one is 2x minus 4 less than or equal to 0. 2x minus 4 less than or equal to 0. So first we can solve it as we are solving the linear inequation. Just shift minus 4 to right hand side, then it will be equal to 2x less than or equal to 4. Then what will come? X less than or equal to 4 by 2 will be equal to 2. So this is the solution. Now what we will do, we will draw the number line. Then it will be easy for you to write down the interval form. So we are getting a solution 2 here. Just we wrote 2 somewhere there. Now what they are saying, x is a number which is less than or equal to 2. So when you are using equal to also, just darken the circle here. Where minus 2 we wrote there we will draw a circle, and we will darken the circle when it will take the value 2 also. Then x will take the values which are less than or equal to 2. So obviously we are moving to negative side there. Now we will write down the interval. A real solution only we have to write. So x belongs to, yes, 2. We are taking the value 2 also, then it will be equal to closed bracket. Where we are moving? We are moving to negative side. So it will be equal to minus infinity. And you know infinity is always open. So this is the real solution. X belongs to 2 to minus infinity. 2 is closed means x will take the value 2 also. So it will say all the values which are less than or equal to 2 will satisfy this inequations. Clear? How to? This is the number line and this is the real solution. So I think it is easy for you. Okay. Now write down the second one. Second question is minus 3x plus 12 minus 3x plus 12 less than or equal to 0. Minus 3x plus 12 less than or equal to 0. So first what we will do? We will shift that 12 to right hand side. Then it will come minus 3x less than or equal to minus 12. Now just to check, a negative number is there in multiplication. So when we will shift the negative number to right hand side, we will change the sign of inequality. Then it will be equal to x greater than or equal to minus 12 by minus 3. So here these two will get cancelled. We will get x greater than or equal to 4. So now first we can draw the number line. Here we got the solution 4. Now you can draw the circle here. Whether x will take the value 4? Yes, because here equal to sign is there. So we will write here. We will darken the circle and then it will take all the values which are greater than or equal to 4. Then what we will write here? X belongs to closed interval 4 to, moving to right hand side. Then it will be equal to 4 to infinity. So I hope these type of questions are clear. Okay. Now all of you write down the next one. So in this way, first you just draw the number line, then it will be easy for you to write down the real solution. Write down. The third question is half of, inside the bracket, 3x by 5 plus 4 greater than or equal to 1 by 3 into x minus 6. Normal, how we are solving the linear equations. In the same way we will solve it first there. Okay. Now just check there. If you want, you can multiply here. That depends on you how you want to change the, how you want to solve there. So first I am just doing the cross multiplication. Then it will be equal to 3x plus 20. 3x plus 20 by 5. And this 5 and 2 we can multiply. Then it will be equal to 3x plus 20 by 5 2s are 10, greater than or equal to. 3 means it is multiplied by x minus 6. So you can write in this way. Then calculation will be easy for you. 3x plus 20 by 5 will come. Then 5 into 2, 10 we wrote there. And here x minus 6 by 3. So usually what we are doing the cross multiplication. Correct? Or if you don't want to do the cross multiplication, you just find out the LCM of 3 and 10. What will be the LCM of 3 and 10? 30. The number which comes in the multiplication table of 3 and 10 and the first number. That is called the LCM. Either you can do the cross multiplication or you can multiply the whole equation by 30. If you want, you can multiply the whole equation by 30 or you can do the cross multiplication. Which one? Cross multiplication. Okay. This method also you can use. So I am doing the cross multiplication here. Then it will be equal to 3 into 3x plus 20 greater than or equal to 10 into x minus 6. Now normal 3 will be multiplied here. Then we will get 3 3s are 9x plus 20 into 3 will be equal to 60 greater than or equal to 10x minus 10 into minus 6 will be equal to minus 60. Now if you don't want that x term negative, you just check there whether we can shift it to left hand side or right hand side. So it is better, 9 is smaller than 10. So we can shift this 9x to right hand side and this one we can shift to left hand side. Then 60 plus 60 will be equal to 120 greater than or equal to 10x minus 9x will become x. So here you can check. If you want, you can write x in left hand side. X symbol is less than or equal to 120. So if you will draw the number line, it will come in this way. 120 here. X will take all the values. Just to draw a circle there. If it is equal to, then you just shade the circle and then just draw an arrow mark there. So x will take all the values which are less than or equal to 120. We are moving to the negative side. So it will be x belongs to 120, that is open to minus infinity. Infinity is always open. Here it is closed there. So 120 to minus infinity. Okay. Okay. Now all of you write down the next one. Question number 4. Question number 4 is x by 4 less than 5x minus 2 by 4 minus 2 minus x by 5. X by 4 less than 5x minus 2 by 4 minus 2 minus x by 5. So whenever a negative sign is there, you should put the bracket, because in the question bracket will not be given. But always if you have anything in subtraction, you just put the next expression in bracket there. So here either you can find out the LCM and you can multiply the whole by LCM, or you can do it by cross multiplication. So I am using LCM method because previous one we used cross multiplication method. So can you tell me what will be the LCM of 5 and 4? Yes, LCM of 5 and 4 will be equal to, yes, correct, it will be equal to 20. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply the whole equation by 20. Just write down there, we are going to multiply it by 20. Then how it will come? X by 4 into 20 less than 5x minus 2 by 4 into 20 minus 2 minus x by 5 multiplied by 20. Then 4 5s are 20. Here we can cancel. Then fraction will not come. That's why we are multiplying it by LCM. Now just to check what is remaining here. 5 into x. 5x less than. Here 5 is there. So 5 we can multiply here. 5 5s are 25x minus 5 2s are 10. Now here 4 is remaining and minus sign is there. So just consider this 4 here. So 4 into 2, 8, and here negative sign. So it will be equal to minus 8. 4 into minus x, minus 4x, and negative into negative, positive. Then it will be equal to plus 4x. So just to check, when we multiplied it by the LCM, in one step only we removed the fraction there. Now it is easy for us to simplify. Now we'll write here 5x less than 25 plus 4 will be equal to 29x minus 10 minus 8 is equal to minus 18. Now it is easy to shift this 5x to right hand side, and minus 18 we will shift to left hand side. Then it will be equal to 18 less than 29x minus 5x. So 29 minus 5x will be equal to 24. x, or you can write in this way, 24x is greater than 18, correct? 24x, here the symbol is greater than, so greater than 18, or we will get here x greater than 18 by 24. 18 by 24 we can cancel, it will be equal to 3 by 4. Don't convert in decimal because we are finding the real solution there. So just to write down there 3 by 4 and a circle there. Just to check whether we have an equal to sign here. No. So you don't have to darken the circle there. X will take all the values which are greater than 3 by 4. Greater than 3 by 4 means we are moving to the right hand side. So how we will write? X belongs to. Since equal to sign is not there, we will use open interval there. 3 by 4 to infinity. You don't have to convert that 3 by 4 into decimal there. So I think this question is clear. Okay. Now all of you write down the next one. Next question is, just to check the question number and write down the question number. Next question is 2x minus 1 by 3 greater than or equal to 3x minus 2 by 4 minus 2 minus x by 5. So again here we have the numbers 3, 4 and 5 in denominator. Just to find out the LCM. 3, 4 and 5. So first 3 ones are 3, 4 and 5 will be as it is. Now 5. 5 ones are 5. 4 will write as it is. Obviously next it will come 4 only. So 3 5s are 15, 15 4s are 20. So LCM will be 15 4s is 60. So we are getting LCM is equal to 60. Now what we are going to do? We are going to multiply the whole equation by 60. Then it will be equal to here 2x minus 1 by 3 multiplied by 60 greater than or equal to 3x minus 2 by 4 multiplied by 60. If you want 60 you can write in front, then it will be easy for you to calculate. 60 is multiplied by 2 minus x by 5 there. Nothing, I haven't changed anything, I just wrote here 60 there. So here 3 and 60 will get cancelled here. Here 4, 15 4s is 60, 12 5s is 60. So it will come in this way. So remaining is 20 into 2x. So that will be equal to 40x minus 20 greater than or equal to 15 3s are, yes, 15 3s is 45x minus 15 into 2 is 30. Then next minus 12 into 2. So that will be equal to minus 24. Minus 12 into minus x will become plus 12x. So that's why I said whenever a negative sign is there, put the bracket. Okay. Here if you don't want to use this method, you can do the cross multiplication method also. Now we can simplify the right hand side first. Minus 20 greater than or equal to 45 plus 12. 45 plus 12 will be equal to 5 plus 2 7, 4 plus 1 5. 57x minus 4, 3 plus 2 5. Correct? Now just to check which number is greater, or we can shift that negative number also, no problem there. So I am shifting 57x to left hand side. Then it will come 40x minus 57x greater than or equal to minus 54 plus 20. Now 40x minus 57x will be equal to minus 17x greater than or equal to minus 54 plus 20 will be equal to minus 34. Now we have to shift that minus 17 to right hand side, and it is in multiplication. So what we have to do? We have to change the sign of inequality. Then it will be equal to x less than or equal to minus 34 by minus 17. These two will get cancelled. 17 2s is 34. So we are getting here x less than or equal to 2. So again draw the number line first. We have the solution 2 here. And just to draw the circle, whether equal to sign is there, yes, equal to sign is there, then we have to use closed bracket. All the values which are less than or equal to 2 means we are moving to the negative side. So it will be equal to x belongs to closed interval 2 to minus infinity. This is the real solution. Don't write your solution till here only. You have to write in interval form. Then only you will get full mark for this. Okay. So now I think you are getting this method. Okay. Now write down the next question. Next question is 5x minus 2 by 3 minus 7x minus 3 by 5 greater than x by 4. 5x minus 2 by 3 minus 7x minus 3 by 5 greater than x by 4. So again, first what we can do? We can multiply whole by the LCM. In the previous one only we checked LCM of these three numbers is 60. So we multiply the whole equation by 60. Then it will be equal to 60 into 5x minus 2 by 3 minus sign, then 60 into 7x minus 3 by 5 greater than 60 into x by 4. Now cancel the term here. 20 will come, here it will be equal to 12 and here we will get 15. So we are getting here 20 into 5, that will be equal to 100x. 20 into minus 2 minus 40 minus 12 sevens are 84x minus into minus plus 12 threes is 36 greater than 15x. Now what we can do? 100x minus 84x, we can subtract. 100 minus 84 will be equal to, yes, it will be equal to 16x minus 40 plus 36, that will be equal to minus 4, correct? Greater than 15x. Now 15x we can shift to left hand side and minus 4 we can shift to right hand side. Then it will become 16x minus 15x will be equal to x greater than, minus 4 will become plus 4 there. So x will take all the values which are greater than 4. Now first we have to draw the number line. We have 4, draw a circle there, equal to sign is not there. Then we don't have to darken the circle. And here greater than minus 4 means we are moving to the positive side of the number line there. So this is the real solution. X belongs to, since greater sign is not, equal to sign is not there, open interval will come. 4 to infinity. X will take all the values which are greater than 4 except 4. Okay. X will take 4.1 but it will not take the value 4. Okay. Now all of you write down the next question. Next question is 3 into 1 minus x less than 2 into x plus 4. 3 into 1 minus x less than 2 into x plus 4. So first what we will do? We will just do the multiplication. Then it will be equal to 3 minus 3x less than 2x plus 8. Correct? Now what we can do? We can shift that 3x to right hand side and 8 I am shifting to left hand side. Then it will be equal to 3 minus 8 less than 2x plus 3x. Or it will be equal to 3 minus 8 is minus 5 less than 5x. Now here 5 is in multiplication but it is positive. So when you will change the position you don't have to change the sign there. Okay. 5 less than x. So it will get cancelled. We will get here minus 1. So what is the meaning here? Minus 1 is less than x, or we can write x greater than minus 1. X will take all the values which are greater than minus 1. So just to draw the number line, Write minus 1 here. Draw the circle. Whether we have equal to sign? No. Then we don't have to darken the circle. Where we are going? Greater than. So we are going to the right hand side. So x will take all the values which are greater than minus 1. So x belongs to minus 1 to infinity. We are going to the positive side of our number line. So x belongs to minus 1 to infinity. So I hope today's concept is clear to you. How to solve the linear inequations. So just to take care of the thing, when you are shifting a negative number, when it is in multiplication, you have to change the sign of inequality. Is it okay? Okay. Now all of you note down your homework. Your homework is exercise 6.1 from question number 1. From question number 1 to question number 11 and question number 14. Okay. From question number 1 to question number 11 and question number 14. So these questions are easy. You can solve the question, and in case of any doubt you can ask. Thank you.